this is Glowing, and welcome back to another episode of Project Ozone 3 Kappa mode. And I am standing here outside my new mob farm, which, that's the old one over there. I've just come out this way and made a mob farm. I also added in an absorption hopper as well as a mob masher. So the absorption hopper, if I quickly come here, you can see that it requires an Eye of Ender. This is almost default recipe. There's just this Cannonite blend, which is just clay and sand, which makes 8 of that. So a hopper, obsidian, and an Eye of Ender, all pretty simple. I'll show you how I made the obsidian in a bit. And then the mob masher is made with iron, the iron spikes, which is swords, and an iron block, a block of redstone, which is actually red alloy ingot, which is this smelter, which is 8 redstone. So it's redstone blocks are quite expensive, and just 3 diamonds and an iron block. I also put in here, if I actually get into here, I put in sharpness 10 and 10 looting. These are pretty simple to make, just lapis, gold nuggets, redstone, and iron swords. So that means pretty much every mob is one hit kill, and I get a ton of stuff from the looting. You can see I have ender pearls. I have also been putting some loot bags in here. I have 150 stored. I can spend 4 to get an uncommon bag, and what I've been doing, I've just been shift right clicking on this chest here, seeing what there is. Do I want it? Yes, I do, because these are very useful because they allow me to get ender pearls. Anyway, let me get back over here. This is essentially my to-do list. Nether, feathers, upgrade mob farm, storage, and auto-sieving. Most of those all have their own quest. Before I do that, with the mob farm, I did actually kill an ancient golem. So I've finished that, and I can claim this. I also upgraded my cobblestone generator here to the tier 2. So that was essentially getting some iron blocks and surrounding the previous one. And I needed to wait until now to do that, because, well, I couldn't get blocks previously. So that's that done. Also, making that crushing table unlocked a quest. So there we go. I can come over here, put them in here, and back to this. So Nether. In here there is a Nether quest. I need an overworld cake and a Nether cake. I do actually need to get some mobs spawning, which means some grass, which is actually why I got this. And I feel like I'm just gonna put this over here. Okay, just like that. And I'll get the rest of this out. Get my builder's wand. Turn on mob spawning location thing by pressing F7. And build this platform out as much as I can. There we go. Now what I need is a grass seed. And I'm not actually sure if I can get that, but there are 2 ways I can get grass here. One is with a grass seed, which is sifting dirt in a string mesh, so I'll actually need to make another mesh. I think I actually had one. No, that I turned that into diamond. I'll need to make a sieve and sift dirt to get that. I might do that at some point between cuts or something, but I'll get onto that in a little bit. So mobs will be spawning during this episode, and I can get the feathers, which will be for the upgrade of the mob farm, as well as the nether. So really, well, I can actually go to the nether right now, but really the main thing I want to do is storage. There is a quest under Epsilon, I think. Yep. So, shelving unit, this one. Because I need more dirt, I might as well make some really good shares, and for that I need a frozen core. And there we go, shares of winter. So these shares are unbreakable, and that is really good. So what that means pretty much is I can plant down a tree, grow the tree, share the leaves, absolutely nothing happens other than I need to eat to continue vein mining. Okay, so after a bit of sifting, I managed to get myself a grass seed, so that can go down here, and I can just place the rest of the dirt down here. I'll expand this later. The main thing I wanted was a sugarcane seed, so over here I have the sugarcane, and under this piece of grass here is a water source which just came with the world generation. While I'm waiting, I can get some iron. I do have a little bit, but I will need a bit more, so let's grab like that much, I guess, and unblockify it. There we go, that will probably be enough. Iron bars, and I need some stone, so let's grab this. That will make 4 of these, which is 16. Yes, that is enough. Okay, so I now just am waiting for this sugarcane to grow. I may see if I can get some paper from loot bags just to speed it up. I can get it from... okay, just the basic ones. So let me open a few of those. Okay, so I did get some paper, so I only need 1 piece. I actually need to craft it with an iron bar, so I need to come over here and craft some more iron bars so that I can put one here. And now I need to figure out where I want this to go. I might just put it down here, so I can just right click with the piece of paper, and you can see there are blocks here. All I need to do is place down these up just like this. And why did it only ask for 14? I need a lot more than 14. And of course I am 1 short. Okay, let me quickly craft up this just like that. And place it there, and then I right click on that, and there we go. Successfully built. Now what I need to do, I need to get a whole bunch of chests, so let me get this, craft those into chests, and right click on this shelf, right click on this shelf, and right click on this shelf. That is filling all that up. Now I can come in here and pretty much just dump everything that I don't need. Okay, so I decided to make 2 of these, and what these do is they hold 10 buckets of the liquid. So I can just right click that and get 4 buckets of lava straight in here, and then I can just say come around here. I can take all that out and refill it with 4 buckets. Yeah, and just like get another bucket from that. It also means I can do things like put that in there, put the water on top, and I do actually need to sort out something for that. One of those, and I get a chisel. I can place this down and pretty much steal some pixels from here. And if I just put 2 pixels like that, I can place the water down and it will just stay there. And with this block, because it's not a full block and it'll get really annoying, I'm just gonna chuck it in the bin. But now what I can do is I can just spam right click. And apparently I don't have a full bucket there, okay? That is interesting. But I can just spam right click and get some obsidian, just like that. Now that I have the obsidian, I will probably actually just come over here, remove this. Okay, here we go, off to the Nether. Okay, here we are. So we've got these things that will actually hurt me, so I'm gonna get rid of them. And the reason why I'm here is because I need quartz. So I'm gonna see if I can find some anywhere nearby which is easily accessible. Well, that just happened. I now have nether quartz, which is exactly what I want. So back into the overworld. Something I did actually do, I have this storage over here. I made another one for all the ingots and stuff from smelting, because, well, I know that that will not be enough to get me to the next storage system. Apply logistics. To get that, well, you don't actually need the controller. It is good to get at some point, but you need the ME drive, and this requires advanced control circuits, which is enriched alloys, which is capacitors, which means pneumaticraft, and then the rest is pretty simple if you're into pneumaticraft. But then there's all this slice and splice with these, which require these, which require these, which require these, which require these, and you need a whole bunch of redstone and iron and grains of infinity, and it's sort of ridiculous. Anyway, let me get some iron for now. And what I want to do is I want to make some of these. So these are blank upgrade passions. Anyway, with this, I want to make a speed upgrade, which will increase the speed of cooking. I also want to make ore processing upgrade, so that will double most ores and some other things. And the last one I want to do is efficiency upgrade, so this will add efficiency. So if I put all those in there, I do actually need to craft some more. I'll quickly go and do that. Okay, those ones in there. And now all I need to do is grab, just say, all of that. I can just come over here, put that in there, and it is smelting reasonably quickly and going into here. Now that it is actually building up here a lot faster than I can handle, which means something that might be useful is a translocator. So item translocator requires a piston, which does require invar. So I might just go ahead and make, I don't know how many. I'll make a few pistons, I'll make a few of these, and I'll be back. These Kappa mode recipes are really insane sometimes. So I can get 3 pistons with all the redstone I have, which is not a lot. And of course I need more redstone, don't I? Do that. Okay. I think I actually had a bit more redstone than I thought I did. So, that means, come over here, grab this. Give me the block. No, of course it didn't. Go down a few blocks. Hopper. Hopper, no. Oh, well that's gone. Let's see. One there, one there, one there, one there. So if I put a glowstone on the extraction, it will then go out a lot faster. So let's see what's happening here. Have they all done? Yeah, of course everything's done, hasn't it? And the reason why I am now using this is because these are now doubling it, and it is a lot better. So there we go. That is so much quicker. It is actually extracting out faster than it can put it in. Okay, moving on. We now have ore coming in, which is very useful. Let's see. Next thing on the list. So, I have actually come over here and added some extra things. So, furnace upgrades. Done. Upgrade mob farm. Not done. Feathers. Not done. Nether. Done. Okay. Auto-sieving and embers. I don't know, let's actually have a look at the quests, because I am sure there are some that I have completed that, yeah, like the Ender's Furnace. I did actually do that in between, I never actually said that, but whatever. That one, is there anything else anywhere? No, there isn't. So I'm still waiting for chickens and cows to spawn so that I can make a cake, but that's still going to be a while away, and then I'll be able to get all this, but I probably don't need to fight the Wither or go to the end anytime soon. But this one, yeah. I know what I'm going to do. One last thing in this episode. We are going to finally upgrade this iron pick. And to do that, I really only need cobble. Yes, I know, it's not a great idea to make a tool out of cobble, but you'll see why. What I need this one here, so a wooden tool rod. I then need the binding, and out of cobble, I'm gonna make the pickaxe head. Then I come over here, I connect it all up into one of these, so yeah. But with this, and do I have obsidian? I do not have obsidian. I have a bucket though. There we go. Let me actually grab out of this. Okay, we have some obsidian. So with this obsidian, I want to use it over here. And I'm going to make a sharpening kit. Just like that. I'm going to go over here, grab a flint. And then come back over here, and I am going to upgrade this. So you can use a flint and a sharpening tool to fortify a pickaxe. So that means this is mining level obsidian, which means what I can do, I can actually come over here, craft some of these stone sharpening kits, and then go back to the Nether and vein mine and repair with stone while still having obsidian level. So I'm back in the Nether, and what Y level am I at? I am at 90, which is... I'm about 30 blocks away from the top, so I'm gonna dig myself a tunnel all the way up to the surface, or all the way up to the bedrock at the top. Oh, so there's this heat sand here. So the heat sand is useful because in a crucible it does 120 times. Currently I'm using the blaze block or something, and that does 30. Anyway, stone pickaxe done. Let's just repair it with these stone tools, and let's continue mining. Okay, here is the bedrock. So what I want to do, I want to shape this to a 5x5 and just vein mine. And yes, that is not going very far with the pickaxe, but that is sort of the idea. I'm just gonna repair and mine. I can also get this cobalt. That is sort of the reason why I came to the Nether, as well as to get modifiers for this. Okay, what would be useful is put that in my offhand, go vein mine, and then if I put that back there, then repair, vein mine. I also need to remember to eat something every now and then. Okay, I have got 5 modifiers allowed on this, and now it's time to go back and make this an unbreakable pickaxe. Wow, I've just been dragging this around with me. Okay, so I've got this heat sand, which means I can get rid of this and put that under there. And then I can pretty much right click, well, some amount of time. I do need quite a bit of obsidian for what I am about to do, which is why I've decided to get this. Let's see, no, I don't want to do that. Let's put that back. I have 3 of these, which means I need 2 more, which means 4 gold. So let's put 4 gold into here. Okay, this gold is in here so I can cast out some of these blank casts. These are used to craft the reinforcement upgrades. Let me just wait for this. There we go, and 2. Come over here, I can do that, surround it with Obsidian. I have 2 reinforced upgrades. I can then come over, I'm clicking all the wrong things, come over here, upgrade, so you can see reinforced. I can put on again to reinforced 2. Okay, reinforced 3, 4, and 5 to make it unbreakable. Yes, so that means I don't need these things anymore. Let's get rid of them. And now I have a unbreakable pickaxe, which means what I can do actually is come over here. I can smelt up some cobalt and actually upgrade the handle to a cobalt pickaxe, which, well, that will make it a lot faster. Something else I want to do is, where am I going? I'm going here. I want to get 2 copper ingots as well, because I also want to upgrade. So I want the pickaxe and I want the binding cast. So that's 3 and that's 1. So I only needed 1 copper in there. Okay, we've got the copper, so I can cast out this one. So what this will do is it will give me experience when I mine, which will be useful for things later. So you can see well established. Let's see, does it say anything? No, it doesn't really say anything. But that is on that. It doesn't really do any visual change. But let me cast out 1 ingot and a pickaxe head for the cobalt. And there we go, pickaxe done. Let's put that back away, and I have cobalt. So let me upgrade the pickaxe head to cobalt. So this has a mining speed of 3, and now it has a mining speed of 12. It had a durability of 1, or durability doesn't matter at all. Yeah, that is useful. The next thing I do want to put on is lapis, however I don't have any modifiers to put it on. So what I might do is head back over to the Nether and just do a little bit of vein mining just to get a few modifiers, probably like 3 or something. Okay, all the lapis here. Come over here, put the pickaxe in, and just surround it with all the lapis. That's luck 1, luck 2, and luck, well, it's almost luck 3. Let's see. That is fortune 3. There we go. Okay, 3 stacks of bone meal. Come over to this grass, and what I need to do is bone meal it and just vein mine all that, I guess. And I am looking for a carrot seed. I haven't got one yet, I don't think. It should drop on the ground because I don't have any room in my inventory. Is that it? Yes. There we go, carrot seed. Let me come over here and just put some stuff away. Okay, carrot seed. I can plant that down on a gold block. You can actually plant it down on, like, ores and the blocks. But one thing, fortune does work on this. So I fortune it. And, well, I only got 1 seed back, and I got 4 of these 8 carrot plus. If I eat this, I get saturation for 5 minutes, night vision for 9 minutes, which means my hunger bar here is gonna stay full for that whole 9 minutes, which means vein mining, I will never run out of hunger. It's only the length, like, it just will stop in unloaded chunk when the chunks unload. But I can just keep doing this. The gold block is the best. I haven't really seen any use for any of the other ones. They will come in useful at some point, but for now, this one is the best. And I can upgrade my food source to this, and honestly, I feel like this is just gonna be my food source until I sort out something where I don't actually need to eat anymore. I don't actually know if that is possible, but I assume it probably is. I do know there are saturation totems, so that might be a good one to get. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.